But we did kind of speak on that whole fight a little early, but it's okay because
shit, there's 3 other good ass fights.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
You feel me?
So let's talk about some of those because I feel like the people now understand that the main event will be something to watch, right? Something to
Man,
look
it's gonna be
forward to.
awesome.
But you gotta watch the whole card.
Oh hell yeah!
And the whole card is something nice.
It's a wonderful ass card, man.
I want to save this other card this other fight who should really be the co-main event. Even though I respect the people at the co-main event. Anyway, let's just start at the bottom. So at the bottom, we'll go through this kind of quickly. Let's say the women's flyweight, right? It is Amanda Ribas and Paige Van Zyt. Who do you got?
Honestly, I don't care about that fight.
You don't?
I don't really like Paige Van Zandt. It's like she's like
pretty
a yeah, like a pretty face, eye candy. It's just like
this guy.
She's just cute. She's just hot, but
let's talk.
She's okay to me. I know a lot of people like you know.
Even though you don't care who you picking in.
Okay.
Just so we can go on record.
I ain't even gonna lie. Paige Van Zandt is good, but because I haven't seen the other chick fight. But she's 9-1. Paige Van Zandt. I feel like she's so off doing other things. I feel like she's distracted, and I feel like just basing off the win-loss record ratio, just these 2 fighters, I say Amanda's gonna win.
Okay.
You know, Paige Van Zandt 8-4.
I'm gonna go right against her and go with Paige because I believe in Paige. You're right, she is a pretty face.
I believe in Paige.
But you can say the same thing about Rose. But now, since we don't really care about the flyweight fight, I'm going with Paige. You going with Amanda. On record. Women's strawweight is Jessica Andrade and Rose Namajunas.
Bro.
Namajunas. You know what's messed up? I can't pronounce her last name for nothing. I just call her Rose. And that's my girl. I'll be honest with you. I liked her since the beginning. And I liked her more than Ronda Rousey because she came in the game. And if you watch her even just practice, she moves like a legit fighter, a legit martial artist. I was sad to see that Jessica the first time slammed her on her neck. That was terrible, man. I was scared.
I hated that, man. I felt bad.
I felt super bad. I looked at her back and I said, she could have broke that girl's neck. And it almost looked like it did because the spine kind of like popped out a little bit. But that's just I used to want to be a doctor, so I know the spine is actually pretty bendable. So when it popped out, it just has enough flexibility to like pop out and go back in. But it didn't really go back in. It just like went back to its normal resting spot. But she didn't bend it far enough. Like if this your spine, right, has that curve in it, it's gonna bend. It can bend like that much. But if she went like, it would have snapped. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So basically, this is an accurate prediction. So she went like that and bent it, and it was able to go back. But if she just would have hit a little harder, that would have been some early days of UFC, which we're not gonna talk about. But that would have been something nasty. But who you got? Who you
I got Rose.
Same.
I got Rose, bro.
I got it. I was hoping you said that.
Rose is good. Rose is good enough. Rose, I think, is the best fighter in her division.
And in the first fight, she was whooping her ass. I mean, she was throwing her hand back.
I feel like all Jessica got is
strength.
Yeah, just strength. She's just powerful. She can wrestle. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's easy to stuff her takedowns. It's easy to take down offense against her. It's easy. I want to show the blueprint of that too.
I hate to go back to this, but you were saying Jorge would be able to stuff Usman's takedown, which I get it. You know, men are a little different, but that goes to Jessica and Rose. If Rose can stuff Jessica's takedown, because Jessica's she got more muscle than I got. I ain't gonna lie to you, right? The girl got some muscle on her. Rose is kind of skinny. She like one of them just skinny girls that you wouldn't expect to beat your ass, and she'll fuck your shit up, right? But the thing is, if she can stuff her takedowns, you know as well as I know. I really want to go back to this when we said it, but you know as well as I know. No matter how big or small you are, you can stuff somebody's takedown. That's been proven time and time. We both wrestle, and I used to wrestle heavier weights. You know, when we switch partners and stuff. I can stuff like anybody that's bigger than me's takedown. That don't mean that don't mean like in a UFC fight I'd be able to like stuff it and control it, dominate the body.
Bad. Hold that thought, bro. You made me think of this. It was so funny.
Go ahead.
Remember back that it was our freshman year. Remember that you wrestled. You showed up to the mat against that one kid. Remember, you were swole as hell back then. You were swole as hell. Back then. You walking on the mat. That kid walking on the mat saw you and said, "I quit."
They didn't even wrestle. That was some stuff.
Everybody was like, "What happened?"
We just walked back to the stands. Everybody's like, the whole team was like, "What happened?" My coach and myself, we was like, "You just walked off." We were like,
walked off.
We were like, "What?" The whole team was like, "What?" We were like, "We don't know." He just walked off. We got down there. I took off everything. Was ready to go. Like, granted, I was like more lean and bigger because cutting all that weight and stuff, and just being in high school, being smaller. So I looked at Rip, and like we get down there, we get ready to go, and we get ready to go. And next thing I know, I see him like he looked, and then he just tells his coach he didn't want to wrestle. I don't know what happened. Like it was the craziest thing. He didn't want to wrestle me. It was ridiculous. So it was a quick little win. We just walked back. Everybody was like, "That was ridiculous."
I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah,
because that was funny as hell.
That story stuck with me to this day. Even now that you bring it up, but yeah. So you know you can stop people's takedowns. Right. Now, like I said, that don't mean that if I was in the UFC or fight anybody or wrestle anybody that's bigger than me, that I can stuff the takedown and control the bottom. I could probably get the two. That was it though. Right. I get the two, get the back, get up. I'm gonna try to stuff your takedown again or wait for you to stoppage, right? But anybody can do that. So. And that's even proven with Gracie, how they do BJJ. You know what I'm saying? They can stuff a big man's takedown, especially the early Gracie. So, point being, I do think that Rose definitely has this fight in the bag. And she's come back with a vengeance. She has striking power. She has kicking power. Excuse me, I'm kind of sick. I know I keep all of that, but she got that. Basically, long story short, she got that to me. Now, like I said, I wanted to save the bantamweight title bout. Because we got to talk about that the same way we talked about the main event. Right. We got to talk about that because I know me and him both have sides on this. So now the co-main event, which is Alexander, how do you say his last name?
Volkanovski.
And Max Holloway. Who you got?
I want to say Max Holloway.
I do too.
I feel like Max Holloway learned.
I can't even go against you on this.
I feel like Max Holloway learned enough from the first fight. Learned enough because the first fight, I feel like it was. Okay, Volkanovski won that fair and square first fight, but it was close. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I feel like it's close. I think what separated Volkanovski from Max Holloway that fight, what distinguished him more in that fight was the leg kicks. He was hit. I noticed during the fight when he kept throwing hella leg kicks and Max, and he checked not one leg kick. I'm like, why ain't he checking this shit? I'm watching. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm gonna fuck your leg up, bro. Yeah. But then he kept pressure on Max too. He kept a lot of pressure on Max. But then it was funny. I was watching the countdown. It showed Max talking. Max was saying he was rewatching the fight. Max was saying I mean, you know how fighters talk. Max he said none of those kicks was hurting. he said you keep hearing all these judges talking and shit, and he said all I'm hearing is point fighting. You know what I'm saying? He said all I'm hearing is point. He said he really didn't. The kicks really didn't hurt him that much. Yeah. But of course he's gonna say that. Yeah. But my opinion, I think him rewatching that, he's gonna understand that he didn't check any of those kicks. Mm-hmm. And another thing, I feel like he's gonna go for the knockout. Okay. I think he's gonna go. Max gonna go for a knockout.
Yeah, I believe that too. I believe Max has as we spoke about last show, he has a demon in this man. Like, he's a very nice guy outside of that. Like, I just watched him too. And he was training, and he was just talking about training and how COVID kind of messed that up. And he was very lighthearted, laughing, joking, kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Right. And a real stand-up guy, like, I kick it with him in Hawaii, wherever, for low-key. Like, Max, you ever trying to hook up, bro? Hit me up, man. I'm trying to hang you. You know what I mean? But, like, nah, he that smooth, though. He that cool and that smooth. Right. But when he steps into that ring, it's a whole nother story. Eyes go off. This nigga, you know what I'm saying? I think he cold with it. So I think, honestly, when Max steps into that ring, he's gonna, and especially with COVID happening, he has that hunger to really put on a show because there's nobody else around. So he's basically saying he's used to that. I feel like he's used to that. Hawaiians are fucking crazy people. He's used to that. Them Hawaiians, they'd be like, they old school. They'd say, meet me in the parking lot at 6 o'clock. Nigga, lights on, cars lined up. Fight me, nigga, right here. He used to that. So I feel like it's going to put on a show for him that's really going to open him up like Super Saiyan style.
But Volkanovski got a secret weapon. I don't know if you saw that in that video. You know how they be kicking trees up in Thailand?
Yeah, he talked about that in the video.
Now,
he talked about that in the video.
His coach made something for Volkanovski to kick.
And the plaster was falling off?
Right. Well, yeah. Was it falling off?
Yeah, that's what Max is saying. He said shit was real. Like, that's what I'm saying. Max is such a stand-up guy. He was like, I can't even front you. Like,
Volkanovski.
They was doing some movie shit.
When he was kicking it. But here's the thing. This is weird. Like, the guy can kick it, but it improves his kicking power, but it reduces the pain. It reduces his pain when he kicks it. So it's like, so he gonna go into this fight having phenomenal ass kicking power.
That's an old technique. That's an old technique. Muay Thai fighters.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I think that might at the same time might be a downside to Volkanovski.
Think his legs would be kind of jello low key.
Not that his legs would be jello, but I feel like Max Holloway sees that game plan coming a mile away.
Yeah, he does. That's why he talked about it. He said that video was nice, but it was like a movie thing, like we watching fucking Rocky, and he going who kick it, shit's falling off the wall. Like, what the fuck is that?
Kickboxing, bro.
Yeah, One Piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just what Max is already anticipating, like you said. So Max ain't going there and play no games. He's coming out old school, ready to beat this man's ass. So I'm not really worried about that fight. I think Max has that in the bag. I think Alexander will put up a decent fight. Alexander sounds Russian. I think he is Russian, right? So I think Max is going to put up a fight. Now let's talk about the fight I'm most anticipating, because this is my boy. Like, been my boy since back in the day. One of my favorite fighters ever. Low key, it should be the co-main event, or could have been the main event to me. But anyway, so them last 3 fights are geared strong. Jose Aldo and Peter Yan.
Ooh. What you think? Oh, it's gonna be. It's either gonna be a knockout tonight or fight tonight. I got Peter Yan.
Okay.
I say that because this dude is. This gonna sound cliche as fuck, but he's a young, hungry motherfucker. All right.
Okay.
He's young, hungry. Bruh, you see his fight with Uriah Faber?
I did actually. Yes, I did.
Oh,
I did actually.
My God.
That was a monstrous fight. I ain't gonna lie to you. He did tear him up.
But then I saw his fights before that.
Be a goat.
That dude is striking, because he went down to Tiger Muay Thai, Thailand, and trained. And his striking is superb. Even before that, I believe he said he trained as a kid, Taekwondo, and I forgot what else he said. But that explains a lot about his phenomenal striking. Like, where the average person, I shouldn't even say average, let's say the average fighter, won't see openings. He will see openings. He will create openings. You know what I'm saying?
I don't lie to you.
He will fight. He will
secrets to the martial
he will stand
arts.
up and fight you, right? He will stand up and fight you. You think you got a chance? Then that's when he goes. That's when he goes Super Saiyan, bro. That's when he's like, ha, this isn't even my final form.
Frieza and Goku.
Right.
Final form.
That's how he be, bro. Cause then you see his face.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, you ain't even fight the beast yet. Yeah. And then he goes ahead and fucks you up.
So
it's like he's deadly. He's too deadly. Now Jose Aldo, this is how you tell me what you think about
speak on it.
Jose Aldo. Guess he's good. He's one of the greatest featherweights of all time. I ain't gonna lie. He's aggressive. He's intense. He's powerful. He's great. But what I've noticed, okay, before I say that, he's really 145. I know I'll be going through weight cut shit. He moved down to 135 for this fight. I know he moved down for 135 against the fight against Marlon Morales. He lost in that fight. But
by decision.
By decision, yes. But a lot of people.
And everybody said he won.
Right.
Even
a lot of
Dana
people.
White
Yeah. Everybody says he won that fight. Not gonna lie.
The president said he won.
And it's crazy how he gets a title shot.
And the president asked everybody in the audience, did he win?
Right. I understand that.
It's them two lame-ass judges.
But at the same time, I feel like, okay, that might be an actual advantage. Because now he's coming off of a loss. Now he has a chance to fight for the title. And he might be even hungrier.
I'm going to take it from here.
I know Jose, your boy. You love Jose, bro.
Is the GOAT, okay? Let's talk about that. Featherweight, phenomenal, right? Everybody says he's one of the featherweights, pound for pound fighter, featherweight fighter. He's the GOAT in featherweight division, right? So if he was up there with Max and Alexander, he'd be whooping ass still. But he even said that featherweight 145 was a little big for him. He was basically gaining weight, or at least trying to maintain a heavier weight than what he really was. So 135, now you're taking away some of this weight. Now you're adding speed. And we all know with speed comes strength. You know what I'm saying? So this man has pluses all down the path. You jump down a weight, that's your natural weight. So now you got speed and strength. Plus you're coming off that loss, which was a decision loss.
Right.
That you really won. Right? So now you're even more hungry. And you're fighting for the title. You know what I'm saying? So he's really trying to take that title, prove that he really won that last fight. It wasn't like everybody just saying, oh, because he's the GOAT, he should have won. He should have won, right? And then, let's talk about Jose Aldo's past. This man's leg kicks is something lethal. When he fought, I forget the dude's name, but all I can say is, I see punch, leg kick, back to back. And dude was like, his leg was coming up from under him. As he's kicking his leg, he had this whole man's strategy pegged. He boom, boom, several times. Who does the technique 2 or 3 times in a row and actually gets away with it? It's more like you may try it and they kind of like dodge a couple of them and you get that one good one. He got all 3 of those in. And dude was like, his leg would lift up every single time and his face is going back. Won that fight. Let's talk about how when he was fighting, I forget the guy. He's a good fighter anyway. Point is, he gets up from the takedown. As he's getting up, this is how he thinks. This is how lethal he thinks. He doesn't waste a minute. As they teach you in wrestling, they said don't waste a minute because you're not punching nobody, so you can grab him right away. When he got up, he turns around, knees the man dead in the face, and dude goes out. Won the fight.
I forgot who that was.
I forgot who that was too, but it's one of his famous fights, right? But he never stops fighting. Basically, my only get up with Jose Aldo, only get up, is that he has to learn to stand and strike. He goes in there with a Street Fighter's mentality, which isn't bad because he wins. And he knows how to strike. He has better... If you saw him on the street, he would never be beat.
Oh, right.
Right? Now, in the UFC, he needs to add that level of... Like Peter Yan does. That's the only credit I'm giving to Peter Yan. Peter Yan kind of eyes where he's going to hit you at. You know what I'm saying? He has the accuracy, basically. He has accuracy. Not saying that Jose Aldo doesn't, but Jose Aldo doesn't think like that. He just thinks, I'm constantly going to come at you. The only accuracy he really has is leg kicks. But the leg kicks are something lethal. The same way Alexander was kicking that thing and making plaster fall, he's going to kick your leg and break that shit.
But check this out, bro.
And he can stop
Jose,
and he has a phenomenal
this is nobody talks about. Nobody talks about this.
And we got to...
Jose, his biggest weakness is his mental.
Okay.
I don't know if you notice this. Whenever nobody fucks with him mentally, he's perfect. Conor McGregor was the first one to fuck with him mentally. He fucked with him for a damn near year. Mm-hmm. When it got to the fight, Jose wanted to do nothing but kill Conor. He went into that fight.
That's what I mean.
Got clean knockout, like what, 12, 13 seconds.
That was perfect.
When Jose fought Max Holloway, right? Remember that fight? It was a good fight. It was a good ass fight. They was going toe-to-toe with each other. But it was the second or third round. I think it was third round. Holloway started fucking with Jose. You start taunting him in the middle of the fight. Jose, when you taunt Jose and you fuck with Jose, he starts questioning himself. He gets emotional and everything goes out the fucking window. You feel me? Fucking Max did that twice. Fuck with him. If you remember, I can't remember what taunts he did, but he was fucking with him in the fight. I forgot what he did, but he was fucking with him in the fight. And then threw Jose's game plan right out the window. And like he TKO like Jose like twice.
Alright.
Then, but check this out, bro. Peter Yan.
Featherweight.
Right? But Peter Yan, when he fight Peter Yan is gonna fuck with him once he gets to his final form, bro. No, once he gets to his final form, as soon as Jose sees Peter Yan's final form, Jose gonna be like, oh shit. He gonna get all scared, emotional. Oh shit, Peter Yan. Yeah, I got this motherfucker. He gonna knock his ass out, TKO him. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna TKO Jose in the third round.
No, you're not.
Third round. I'm telling you right now. Third round TKO Jose. He's gonna look. He's gonna go toe to toe with Jose. Play defense a little bit. He gonna test Jose out a little bit. Second round, he gonna hit Jose a little bit more. But then at the end of that second round, he's gonna fuck with Jose. And Jose gonna start doubting himself. He's gonna start getting emotional. That third round, he's gonna leave us up open. I'm telling you, he gonna try to hit him with an overhand right, or he gonna come in recklessly and he's getting clean, knocked out. He gonna get knocked out, bro. He gonna get knocked out.
I'm gonna wrap this up with this. I'm gonna wrap the whole episode up with this. I say, that's your prediction. My quick prediction is that I think Jose Aldo's gonna body this man with a 1-2 like he's done previously. Boop, 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 boop. He gonna hit him in his body and in his face real quick, like boop, 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 boop. And then he gonna Peter Yan to be injured in the spleen, in that spleen area. And then not spleen, but the whatever it's called, kidney,
that detail,
something, right? And he gonna be like and then Peter Yan gonna try to play it off most of the fight, and Peter Yan gonna slip up and just Jose's gonna knock him out. However, he knocked him out. That's what I think. But anyway, those are our predictions. That is the whole card. Kamari Usman and Jorge Masvidal is the main event. We already talked about that.
Right.
I'm just reading down everything that's on there. So main event.
I got Usman.
Okay.
You got Masvidal.
Yeah, I got Masvidal for now, and that was it. Because we already talked about their fight. I just want to say who I had.
Right. I was gonna probably go down. Okay, whatever.
Want to go down again?
We go down again of like who we want, who we got.
All right.
Usman.
Main event. Usman. Jorge.
Okay. Usman.
Featherweight co-main event. Alexander Max. Bantamweight. Peter and Jose.
Peter.
Women's strawweight. Jessica and Rose. Women flyweight. Amanda and Paige.
Amanda.
All right. That's that.
There we go. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.